Hi, great people. This is one of the realities of our time. And a lot of people will be wondering what actually is going on. I'm very lucky and I appreciate the situation so much. I came across this hero of one of the heroes of our time, who happened to be one of Biafran soldiers during the 1970 war. I called it the realities of our time because in this episode of realities, you will understand it is a true life story of what happened during that time. Before I move ahead on this very issue, I would like to introduce you the hero of our time. Or let me say, let's hear from the horse's mouth. Chief, may you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yes. My names are Sunday Obena, a Biafran soldier. I thank God that I'm alive today to testify what happened during the war. Thanks.
Yeah, I welcome you. I appreciate so much. He deserves it. He deserves an accolade. But with time, God will make a name for himself.
Amen.
So right away, this is a longish topic because a civil war that was fought for good 3 years is not a story you can tell or express on a page of a newspaper or a page of social media, on a clip of a video. It will take a long time for the narratives, and he's giving it to us live and raw because it's part and parcel of the beginning and the end of the war. So I would like to take it step by step. Then he will give us in-depth analysis how he witnessed it. Because in various moderations, in various designs and style, people do narrate the stories on their own way, how it suits them and how it suits a particular situation. But this very time, we want to get it raw from the horse's mouth. Some people say the stories out of imagination. Some describe it, out of, special design and hearsay. But I thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who is the author and finisher of our faith, that today, this our father, this our brother, this our friend is here to give us the story raw. And I thank God that he weathered the storm to be alive today to tell the tale. Now, if I may start, in a clear note, you have introduced yourself to the public or to the viewers out there, and a lot of people are so interested or will be so interested to hear from you the actual facts of what happened. And I believe you are giving it to us deep down from your heart. I wouldn't like you to miss word on a particular question, so that our brothers, our sisters, our viewers, our sons and daughters out there who never heard about the actual thing that happened during the wartime, we know exactly that this is coming from the horse's mouth. Some will like to ask questions. Some will like to reach my inbox me or ask certain things that will be interesting. In the next episode, as I got the questions coming, I will relate to them for the answers they deserve. I think that is clear. Then now, if I may start, or may I start with this question? During the wartime, we know that things happen so fast, both negatively and positively. May I start by asking you, How do you find yourself in Biafran army? What actually motivated you to join the force?
Thank you. In 1966, we live in Umasi, called Iguacha today, Port Harcourt.
Rivers State.
River State.
Good.
My church is Matam is recorded. That's a Catholic church behind the First Bank, room Maside.
Okay.
So anytime on Sundays after the service, because we live around the airport today, being the Air Force, where Air Force is occupying there, that is where we get Nigeria Airport Authority. That's Nigeria Airport. So during that time, after service, after mass, we have to go to airport to view. We saw people cut legs, hands, some wounded, blood. They pack them, keep one particular place. As a refugee, they give them food. Then they have to announce those from Igbo, from Anambra, from Enugu, any part of the local government you come from. Your people, because they will announce it after the church service.
Okay.
That you go there, if you see somebody from their place, nothing you can do is to help and pick the person. Then make sure that you take the person to his destination. Either if he's in your village, you take the person to your village. So you see so many of them cut hands, some they cut the two hands, some cut the two legs. See bleeding. See, civilians.
Yeah.
These are Biafran civilians living in the north. So they cut their hands, two hands, some they cut the two legs, some they cut one hand, some they cut one leg. If you after the service when we go there, you see how they pack them like sardine, bleeding. So I was angry, and that time I was about 20 years old. So I was angry. Say I will enter, I will fight.
Sure.
I will make sure that this thing they do to our people will return it back to them. So that's what motivated me to join the Nigerian Biafran army.
And after that time, there was no looking back.
No looking back. Nobody conscripted me in the army. I went for selection. I did my training. That time, we have two places they used to train soldiers that time. Omona and Nkorisu. Where I did my own is in Nkorisu. That was 1967. So after that, they have to took us to 52 Brigade, 48 Battalion. In Port Harcourt sector, that time Port Harcourt was fair.
Okay.
Yeah, the first place I operate is Port Harcourt. Okay. And right from my lifetime is Port Harcourt. I live in Port Harcourt before the war for years. Because my father worked in the share. Okay. So my father is the people that brought share to River State, and the first oil well in Nigeria was Olobre. My father worked there at Olobre, which called Bayelsa State today. So I was in Port Harcourt. So the first place I fought is Obioma. That is the Obioma is the former governor of River State, which is the current Minister of Transport and Aviation. Okay. In their market square is where I fought, and that's where I get the bullet wound, in Obioma.
Wow.
So during that time, I got this wound at 23rd July 1968, when I get this bullet wound at Obioma, being the Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi's place at Market Square. That's where I get this bullet wound.
Wow. And you didn't discourage you to move forward?
No, after that.
You keep on moving ahead.
After I got this wound, there's no vehicle, there's nothing. I was trekking in the midnight. Around 1 a.m., as one vehicle saw me, I was holding my hand, bleeding, as they were passing heading to Owerri. Because I have trekked to Express Elele to Owerri. Those people stopped, said, this is a Biafran soldier. They came back, put to reverse. I was holding my hand like this. Blood was gushing out from my
Were you in uniform at that time?
I'm my uniform, with my uniform, with my gun.
Everything?
I have my gun. I have my gun. So when they saw this Biafran soldier has a wound, they stopped and took me to Owerri General Hospital, which is a FMC. Now,
today?
Yes. So when they took me there, they hand over to me. To the hospital authority. That was that time. They took me to the theater. I was there, but hungry. You see, they're hungry. We are 4. No bed, nothing at all. We lie on the bed
On the floor, on the ground.
On the ground. They count 1, 2, 3. Give us 1 plantain. They cut it to 1, 2, 3 without oil, without water, without anything, and gave to us.
For the whole day?
For the whole day. That's how we were there.
Surviving?
What will you do? No garden, no rice, nothing at all. And maybe they give you that one once a day. You only go outside there and you know, in fact, it's
so you
terrible.
spent time there, the wound healed, and you went back to the war?
No, because of the treatment, as they stitch my hand, after 4 days they want to lose it, all the stitching went off. You couldn't hold my body. So all I did, I have to, after staying there, I have to find my way out. I went home. I just sneaked out, went home, stopped on the bus stop. I jumped from one vehicle going to Okigwe. I joined. Reached Angan, I stopped. I was in the Angan there. I saw another one again. I jumped to Oriago, where the Oriago, that was in Bano, Inshallah. That was a human Bano local government now. So I dropped there. From there, now I have to trek to my place. So when I trek to my place, I reach into my place around 1:45. I have to knock on the door. My father being an old soldier too. He fought in the Second World War.
Wow.
I called Papa. As he had my first.
It was just like father, like son.
Yes, he called me. Called me, answer. He just opened. I entered. He saw me in my hand. My mother saw it. He said, no problem. I sat down. They comfort me. Then what my mother used to do, he used to eat insect leaf. You know, put hot water, press on it. Then after pressing on it, the thing keep on healing. Then after they brought a carpenter that made something like this to support my hand. So when they straighten it, they use crepe bandage, tie it. They straighten it again, they use crepe bandage, tie it. That's from there, the hand straight. After straight again, they continue doing like that. Then my mother went and bought they call it abubeke.
Okay.
From Python.
Yeah,
you know,
I understand.
You know, yeah, they use it. My mother used it to rub it. After the thing here, guess what? At that time, in my village, there's a school there called St. Bridget's Secondary School, primary school, where that time they brought commandos to form 4th Major's Guard in commando. Because in commando, we have 4th Kodo, we have the Ahudas Rifles, we have Uyos Rifles. That's the 3 branch of commandos. So after that, and I said, in my place, I carried that hand.
You joined?
You know, that time my hand don't begin to change. I jumped to commando. With your gun? With my everything, I entered. When I entered, I explained, they said, no problem. They take this man, my number, put inside. Do you understand me?
Yeah, they just take record of
because they picked soldiers and some people to form the commandos.
Okay.
So that's that time I had to join them in Commando Major's Guard. So I joined them. After that, after they finished our training, they took us to Orifite. From Orifite to Oba. From Oba, all in Anambra State. From there now to Head Bridge on Nature. You know, that Head Bridge on Nature was so
heavy and so tight.
Jesus Christ. If you fight there, return, you know they are a good soldier. We fought there. That night, Sabbath, too, I did so many things.
Wow.
The attack, we want to start 4 a.m. Then we landed there around 2 a.m. Information reached. They start to air burst, start to shoot everywhere. Rocket.
Child.
So we still with that, we doesn't care. We went in with fire. We opened fire. We fought till our reinforcement come from Ahudas Rifles.
Okay.
Because Ahudas Rifles.
And they trek down to that place?
No, they use, you know, when they carry us on the truck, they drop us far distance. In the night, we have to move by the leg.
Through the bush?
Yes, with our arms, with our hand grenade, with everything kit. So during that time, because that 3 commandos, we, Major's Guard, we use, our muffler is green.
Okay.
Ahudas Rifles use red muffler.
Okay.
Then we use rifles, use yellow. So that's how we know ourselves where the rifles we belong to.
Dictate who belongs to where.
So when we went to that encounter in that Onitsha Hill Bridge, it was deadly.
Wow.
Deadly. We shoot, we try all our means till our time is off. Ahudas Rifles came. I saw one of my mates called Dominic Okori.
Wow.
So I tell Don, he's my mate, the same village. I told them that this place is very hot. Be careful whatever you are doing.
Wow.
Use your number 6. Be careful. It's okay. And he didn't return. He died on that front. So after they changed us, we left. From there now, they took us back to Oba. From Oba again, they took us again to Aruobi, Atani. We reached Atani, crossed us with Vananja. That is where I was, fighting. I don't know that the war has ended.
Wow.
So after 2 weeks, because the people supposed to release us, they didn't come. We keep on, you can't leave that place. We keep on remaining there. And that place is not the place you can take. Because River Niger, very big, wide. Because they use a boat to cross us, engine boat to cross us. So how are you going to swim? Such a big, wide ocean. So how can you swim? So all of us will remain there with the bush animal, bush dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Still, we still remain there.
Wow.
Till we see some fishermen and some farmers. When they met us, we said, what happened? They said, war have ended since 2 weeks. We don't know. So how can we know? No communication, nothing. People who supposed to come and change us, we didn't see anything. And we still remain, no food, nothing.
Just every day, you guys keep laying on the ground.
If rain is falling, you go to this gutter, take this your cap, that your cap, use it like this, take water and drink. And it was that time I know that this gutter water flowing. Do you understand me? Sweet like honey.
Wow, really?
Like they put sugar. That yellow, you know how the color is.
Exactly.
You will drink it, it's sweet. That is what will sustain us. No food, no garri, no bread, nothing at all.
For 2 weeks.
What are you talking about? Drinking water, just like that. Drinking water. When rain fall like this, just remove your cap. But that, just stay, remain. No running back. We remain there. We don't think of whether we have mother. We don't think whether we have father. We don't think whether there's life or any other thing. What we are saying is
war. To win.
Because I don't know whether that injection they gave us, yes, before they took us out that night to Podakwa sector. When they call your name, your number, mention, you just got up. When you go there, they give you one injection by the side. I don't know what that type of injection. Immediately they give injection.
On the arm.
Your eye just make like this. Go back. Do you understand me? The next thing you just jump on top of that 911 iron body. Yeah. You just jump, fly up
with speed and strength,
energy. Jump. Immediately they give you that thing. Your eye just shake, your body back like this. You don't remember anything again. We don't know. We don't remember whether there's life. Even though you say where them? Where is them? You stand, they shoot. Without know that the bullet will kill you. You don't remember anything. Just jump on top of that vehicle after your own troop. That's our section. Section by section.
Okay, say this.
Yes, you complete that truck will move. We just sink. The motor just move.
And you don't know the area they're taking you to. Only that you are going to for the war front.
We are taking anywhere they tell you go with your commander. That's how everything happened. So when they told us that war have ended, we said, oh, how manage? We came out. So when we came out, they said, look, if any Nigerian see you, they will kill you. Because what they told us that time, they don't cease fire on Aburi. They have discussed ceasefire for peace. We don't know that it's a Wayo. So when these Hausa people have entered, they say one Nigeria. They say they told us that before, as we are going now, we should remove our uniform, or else they will shoot us. If they see anybody with a uniform,
Biafran uniform.
And all we now, the commandos, we have all these T-shirts, everything. We don't like gun, grenade, and everything. We have everything complete. So all I have to do is only my bossa I wear, white. I just remove it. Then reach where we camp. After they don't cross us over across the river Niger, then we cross that one secondary school there. That's where we camp. I went there, open my house, wear my shirt. Then I don't have any civil trouser. I just tie my bed sheet. That I was using 403 that time, Peugeot. So we entered. With, as a soldier at that time now, we have The girls who was our wife, we stayed. So I carried
Oh,
them.
they are in the camp waiting.
Yeah,
Without fear,
they are there
or-
now. They know say when we go war, when the other troop change us, we come back.
Okay.
So when the other troop finish their own, we go back again. That's how we
Okay,
change.
you know, swapping.
Yes, so them win a woman now, they remain in their house.
Wow.
That's how we, even though in Nigeria army now, they have a camp where they used to stay. When their husband want to go, they remain with their children in the barrack.
Okay.
If the husband return, he didn't return, now war. That's how it happens. So I picked the lady with a 403, we move. As we are moving, when they stop us again, that look, we should use a omu, this is a palm front.
Yeah.
Put for our vehicle.
Okay.
Put for our hand.
Yeah.
So any place where those soldiers say, when they come look us, say, one Nigeria, we make like this.
Okay.
One Nigeria.
You just, you know,
for we to save our life.
Wave hands of support.
So that's how we manage. When I reach Akokwa, I could have followed Ojukwu. That time he moved to Ivory Coast. Before I could reach, the plane take off.
Wow.
So I don't know where to do again. They tell us to show us where. That road they show us, we bus at Angara. When we bus at Angara, I say I know this place. Because as I asked the direct me, say if I reach Angara, I say I know where to my home. Because I know Angara. After Mbano, that's our side. That's okay. I reached there. On our way, going with the girl, we reached a place called Okoya, Mbano. There's if you're from Angara, heading to Umuai, that school there by the right, they stopped me with the girl. When they stop us, we stop. They say I should give them the key of the vehicle. I give them the key of the vehicle. They carry this girl to that school.
With the vehicle?
No, they take the vehicle. They don't take the vehicle from me now.
Okay.
Then they carry the girl, an open place. They line up to seduce the girl. That guy said, begin shout. They take gun. If you don't go now, I run.
In the broad daylight?
Open place at the corner of the building like this. That's the end of me and the girl till today. I didn't see that girl.
Hey.
Maybe.
Wow.
We for remain as husband and wife. You know. That's how.
Wow.
Even though the family are asked today, nobody see them. That's how.
The whole thing, the relationship ended.
Till today. And maybe as they want to sex her, you refuse, they have to kill her. You know?
Wow.
Have to kill. But you see others, we open place, they knock the thing now. They are not ashamed.
Can you imagine?
Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Wow. This is very terrible. It's all full of sad stories.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the situation, you know, with your wholehearted expression. We got this show raw here, and because of time on our hand, this is an introduction.
Yeah.
Because if you continue to, you know, throw questions on him, in the next 2 hours, probably the viewers will not have patience to go through. But the whole line is quite interesting because you are giving it to us really raw. So we have to, you know, make time in the second episode. Okay. Other questions will come in. Okay. Then you give it to us on the same line of action. Okay. Because I can understand really you went through hell, but I thank God you are here today expressing your situation. It looks like a movie, but it's a real life. I thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you.
And the viewers out there, I appreciate you. Just have patience with us. Just follow us the way we do it. We really understand a lot of things. I thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you till the next appointed time. Great. See you on top.